All right, I got a comment in my last video asking if I could show you guys how to attack cover 4 quarters, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. I'll show you guys how I do it out of the Wild Trail week, and then I'll show you how easy it is to throw a one-play tutty against that defense. Before we get into it, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, become members, all that good stuff, full scheme breakdowns. Like I said, I have a scheme ready to go, man, but what I think I'm gonna do is on the 1st of August, I'm gonna drop the scheme in the members area, and then I'll make the changes necessary if they patch like the one-play tutty. But it's sitting in it, it's sitting in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and release it to you guys on the 1st so you can start practicing with it in Madden 23. Some of the stuff's not gonna work in Madden 23, but you can get the idea. It's gonna be based off this formation again, because this one is gonna be very powerful. It's gonna be one of the most powerful ones, I think, in Madden 24, along with the Patriots variant, which is the trips. And like I said, I'll drop both of them so you guys can have both, and then we'll do the bunch and stuff like that. So it's gonna be another year of maybe dollar, man. I'm just saying, I don't know. The way I used it in Spinner was still coming in really quick. So let's just see what happens. I gotta test it some more. All right, Wild Trail week. I'm not gonna take Lazar out of there because you can get away with everything doing what I do. And this is specifically geared toward cover 4 quarters. Now, the play we're gonna talk about right now, we can use a different variants of plays. We can use Saints deep out, but let's go ahead and talk with the corner strike, because this is going to offer you the most. Now, it is imperative that you understand how defenses work according to the side of the field you're on. So I remember a while back, I told you guys plays react differently according to what side of the field you're on. Other YouTubers saying that's not true, but it is true. And if you've been playing Madden and you hit the lab a lot, you understand what I mean. So corner strike is the play we're going to talk about. We'll go ahead and go against the big nickel over G. I mean, it's a mix between stopping the run, stopping the pass with the big nickel. So you'll be all right. Okay, so the first thing that I can tell you when you're on the right side hash, and you could be on the left side hash, you just have to flip it, is your table routes. Your table routes are going to cook match defense, whether it be cover 4 quarters or cover 3 match, all the time. So do not be afraid to use these routes right here. And that's one of the reasons that I use like Tom Brady, because if I can spot that my opponent is running match a lot, like I'll see a lot of cover 3 match, cover 4 quarters, I'll make them pay underneath. And that's what you need to do. Okay, so simple, easy. Let me show you. All you need to do is just streak X. Okay, and then you snap the ball against the cover 4 quarters, boom, catch and run, and go up the field. And they're always going to be open. That is going to be your first idea. Now your opponent will get used to it. He'll want to use that, and that's fine. But you'll see that every single time your underneath routes get wide open, and it's, I mean, you get off to the side of the field, and sometimes you'll bust for a touchdown depending if they click on and they mess up. You know what I mean? Okay, now what we can do is, you see the B route here. Okay, what's cool about the Wild Trail week is that if we're on the right side of the field against the cover 4 quarters, we can actually take our B and put him on a streak. And what's gonna happen is both quarters on the right side of the field are gonna match to him. What's going to happen with that? We take the A route, we're gonna force the match underneath to the flat to go to him. Both blues will follow our B, and then your B route's gonna be wide open. Let me show you what I mean, man. Boom, and this is just how I play. I don't know, you could play it. You can run deep out as well. You can even put your own out route out there. Let me see if that'll work. If you don't wanna wait too long. You can also motion this guy in, which is gonna make your C route run a lot better. And then we can streak RB like this. You'll notice these guys match backwards. Then I have B right over his head, and I will throw that 100% of the time. However, if you leave the C route there, you're gonna have a lot more space, and he cuts the route better if you motion him in. I don't know why, but if you motion him in, he cuts the route better. Everything's better. You see? Boom, cuts, nice. Makes no sense to me. It's just bad coding in the game. Let me show you. You saw how he cut that real good. Let me just put RB on a streak and snap the ball, and I guess it's kind of the same. It just depends on the play that you're rocking with. You know what I mean? Just depends on the play. Okay, now if you try that on the left side, remember that the quarters, they will actually play, if I put this guy on a streak, maybe motion, the flats will actually play the way they're supposed to, but you could try to get away with it. You may have to go underneath. You see the A route, but X looks like he's doing wide open. So the corner strike, and it's because we don't even use the play a lot. And I typically run everything to the short side, but I'm looking at the wide side. You're gonna have, I think you're gonna have to motion X in, okay? Let me try it without motioning X in. Let's see what happens. Yeah, see how the quarter, he goes back a little bit further? I don't really like that. You know what I mean? What I want is, I want to have a lot of room, right? I'm the type of person where if I can make it better, then it's all gravy. Here we go, boom. And this just makes it better, okay? So you motion them in, you have them in a stack, in case it's man or they try to press. Man, these guys broke the line quick. Damn, pass rush was crazy, son. So that is that way, very easy with just corner striking itself. Next thing is we could go ahead, right? And we can motion Lazard in, right? And then we could drag him, and then all we need to do is put RB on a streak and A on a streak, okay? What's gonna happen here is you're gonna have two reads, your B route or underneath, because we're gonna stretch the defense out with the 2 streaks, leaving underneath wide open, son, all right? And user guys that wanna stop your quarter routes and C routes, whatever, they're gonna be out there playing it, so you don't have to worry. However, on the flip side of that, we could take A, right? We could put A on a streak, okay? And if we want B to be the open route, we put B on a drag and streak RB and then put X on a slant like this. And then I can block my running back if I want to. Now, the problem with this is, and maybe I can get away with it, just motion him a little bit. Oh, we can't, because, no, because we motion him out, I think. Anyway, so now I can have B wide open. It's all about the setups, man. It's all about the setups. That's the name of the game. Very easy. So remember, if you want the right side drag to come open, yeah, he steps up a little bit. We need to go ahead and streak A, and we need to slant X, and you can even streak Y if you want. You know what I'm saying? We can have double streaks. Usually I run like the double streaks, and then I'll come underneath. And I mean, we're talking about these guys are wide open. You know what I'm saying? Wide open. Take advantage of that right there, man. I'm showing you guys the setups. Very easy. Now let's talk about, you want to throw the one play tutty? I'll do it with Lazard. I'll go to my audibles and I'll go to a trips formation like tray offset. I'll go ahead and run PA post shot. Very easy to do. And to throw the one play tutty, what you need to do with this player right here is take your tight end and put him on a curl route, and then take Y, put him on a streak. That's it. And we're gonna look for Lazard on the right side of the field. He should be able to clear right here. We hit the play action, get them to bite down, and then we have X like this. Boom. Now, obviously Watson's gonna get into the end zone, right? All right, here we go. We got Watson on the outside. We're gonna go to the PA post shot. We're gonna leave the play action this time because I feel like most of the time the play action is gonna work better. Make sure your streak is this way. Leave the play action, man, okay? I know sometimes you get breaks free, but the blocking is so much better if you just leave it. That way you have a play like this, like I said. That play is phenomenal, man. As long as you have the protection. Madden 24, you're gonna be able to get away with it, all right? So put your fast wide receivers in the key positions and you're gonna be okay. Make sure you guys drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.